Junior Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today we're doing the weekly drive, and yes, voted by you the viewers, we have the Kenworth W900L. And this is an extraordinary truck. It really is awesome. I love, the one thing that I do love in this is the actual tires and the rims and that. It really does match this truck. Definitely makes it look awesome. But anyway, we'll talk more about that as we're driving along. But for now, let's have a look at where we're going. Now, we're actually in CanaDream at the moment, so Canada. And we're going from Edmonton down to Regina. I said Regina, not vagina. Okay, so there's a big difference. So don't get it confused. Now, it is a long stretch of road with not much in between. So I'm hoping this truck is actually going to be able to, you know, make it down there without too much problems. There is, what, 2 fuel stops along the way. So I'm hoping we can at least make it to there. Saskatoon. So hopefully we can make it there. Now let's have a look at our load. This is definitely a special load that we have today. Let's jump in here, and it is a 40-foot container. Now these are Australian trailers, and this was given to me by AussieTruckie. Thank you very much for that. Not sure if this has actually been, if there is a public link for this, but he'd sent it to me directly. And AussieTruckie, if you know that there is a public link for this, let me know please, and I will share that with everyone. So check in the description, guys. If you do see that there is a link there, then that will be that it is public. But if there's not a link, unfortunately it's not public, so I can't really share it then, so which is a shame. But anyway, so there's a whole heap of different trailers that you can get with this. If we have a look through the list here, see there's flatbed. There is meant to be one with a tonneau cover in here, which you see a lot in Australia. It's not something that I have seen elsewhere in the world, but I'm just trying to see if I can find one. What I'll do is, if I can't find one right this second, what I'll do is I'll see if I can find one for another drive, because this has definitely got a lot of trailers in here that are quite cool. But yeah, it looks like, look, I'm not going to find one straight away, so that's okay. Look, what we'll do is we'll have a look another time, see if one's in there. Alright, well, let's get on the road, shall we? As we've wasted enough time as it is, Senior, so get on the road. Now, already I've come unstuck. I know that you guys love to see me struggle, so I kind of figured that's why you chose the W900 long this week, because that is a truck that's going to make me struggle. Oh, I can see it now. Hopefully we don't come a gutser too much. Is that gonna clear that? Looks like it will. Alright, we got a red first off. So that gives us time now to talk about the actual transmission and engine. So, this truck does come with a 2,000 horsepower engine, but I thought, well, you know what? I really don't want to have that much horsepower in this truck. I'd much rather have something a lot smaller. So what I went with was the C18 700 horsepower, which is a Caterpillar engine. Now that has 2,419 pounds per feet, or 3,279 Newton meters at 1,300 RPMs. So if you're into engines and that, you'll know exactly what that is. We're going to quickly turn around here. Otherwise, if you've got no idea about engines, then you're not going to have any idea what the hell that is. So, now the transmission that we're using, there was no Eaton Fuller 18 speed in this, which I find very strange. But anyway, there was a Spicer PSD 205-18. Now, the ratio for this was 14:8:9, and I'm probably saying that wrong, and at 0.70, and the diff ratio is 320. So yeah, that's there we go. There's some little bit of information, technical specs for you guys, because I know that some of you do like some tech specs. So there we go. This is just cruising along so nicely. I can't get over how nice this truck drives. It really is very nice. This looks like Vegas, this section here. Copied and pasted from Vegas. There's Red Wolf Hotel and Casino. I wonder if GT knows about that. Alright, let's see if we can start it in second. And we're already mounted the curb there, that's nice. There we go, no problem. Now, there is apparently a reversing camera in this truck, so I've not been able to get it to work yet, but that's a feature that does come with this truck. So I was pushing all sorts of displays and buttons and O and all sorts of things to try and get it to work, but couldn't seem to get it to work. So I don't know what's happening there, but never mind. So yeah, you can actually do different. What it has is a reversing camera, so you can see behind you when you're reversing. Which is really cool. Now I did briefly hit the display button so that the TV comes up, but because it was playing AC/DC Thunderstruck, I did skip over that pretty quickly. So I didn't want to get copyright issues with that, but yeah, it does play AC/DC Thunderstruck, and you can watch the you can actually watch the TV in the back here. See up the back there, and that plays AC/DC Thunderstruck. So very cool. We got another light. So yeah, this truck is definitely a very, very cool truck to have. Now my track IR is still playing up. For the life of me, I cannot fix it. I don't know why it continually plays up, but it does. It might be that I have it too high up or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to do something really bad, and I'm going to have to wait for that traffic, there we go, and just cut out in front like this. It's the only way that I could have got through there, I reckon. Now, really bad news, unfortunately. Well, not really bad, sorry, let me rephrase that. Unfortunately, there's no news this week from SCS. So in the past, when there's no news, guys, that generally means they're working on something big. So there quite could be something big coming up very, very, very soon. So just hold on to your horses, and I'm sure that they'll be announcing something in the coming week. So we just have to wait for that at this time. Now, it's I haven't heard anything at all. Not even rumors or anything. So, and you know that I like to keep my ear firm to the ground when it comes to SCS information. But no, nothing that I have heard at this time. So that is good news. That's very good news for us. That means that something big's coming. Right. Let's see. There's no lights here, unfortunately, I've noticed. Whoa, man. Even with the 500 horsepower engine, sorry, 700 horsepower, it just seems to love this, you know, the hills and everything. No problem. I think I probably could have done this with a 550. Would have, because at the moment I can't even feel the trailer on the back. We have got a trailer on there, haven't we? Yeah. Wouldn't be the first time I've done that. I've gone to go for a drive, do a delivery, and I didn't have a truck on the trailer on the back. Oh dear. Yeah, I know, sounds silly, but something I would do. Right, so we are... What is the speed limit? It is 68 through here. So we're at 50. I noticed that the traffic doesn't really go much past 55. You can bypass the nearby way station. Thank you very much. So we'll just go with the traffic. Put the... Oh yeah, they're starting to speed up now. Here we go. I wonder, with these low profile tires, how rough would it be? How rough a ride would it be in this truck? Or in a truck with low profile tires? I reckon it would be... I reckon it'd be a bit rough. Let's put that cruise control on. There we go. Nicely cruising. This is so nice to drive. Guys, if you haven't tried this mod yet, the W900 Long, I suggest you do, because I actually prefer this over to the standard W900. It's just so much easier to drive. Very nicely done. 110 must be kilometers. Wouldn't think it'd be miles. 110 miles. Whew. Got to keep resetting my track IR. It keeps playing up with this game. You stay over there, mate. Now, let's... This actually might be quicker than I thought. Damn. Gonna have to, It's, bugger. It almost looks like we're there already, almost there already, but, don't think so. It was 400 and something, kilometers, which is generally what I aim for, around 400 to 500 kilometers for a weekly drive, because if I do more than that, it starts to get too long. Yes, track IR. No track IR. Don't do that. I was just looking at the mirror and it spazzes out on the side. I'm wondering if the camera is interfering, because I got the camera that's up top there. I'm wondering if that's interfering in some way. There's definitely something interfering with it anyway. Yes, we'd like to see the back there, track IR. Alright, let's jump in that lane. Let's take a shot, shall we? Before we lose daylight. Do 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 do. There we go. Not an Aussie truck, but Aussie trailer there on the back. Actually, let's have a bit of a look at the back here. See, Freighter. We see a lot of these in Australia. Look at the detail on that. That is really, really nice. Really nice. That is very, very good. Wow. I love to see Australian trucks and trailers in this game. I really do. Let's see. That is a bit much. Maybe I accidentally bumped that up the other day. Now, let's see. Can I get that in there? We'll take a few photos. There we go. Very nice. And here's my favorite the way I do this. You go push the nose of the camera right up close to the truck and make it look like, you know, a big monster. There we are. Awesome. Love it. Alright, back on the road. So what other things have we been looking at? Well, I'm keeping a close eye on the moment at, as you may have known, at a game called, it was called just Cattle and Crops. Now it's actually called Professional Farming Simulator and Cattle and Crops is what it's called at the moment. So Professional Farming Simulator, Cattle and Crops. So I'm still just going to call it Cattle and Crops. But that game in itself, I've been watching very, very, very close. So a little hint too, in the credits of the game when it comes out, and I'm going to have a look for this, but apparently Junior Senior Gaming is going to be put into the actual credits. So that's going to be very interesting. So hopefully we'll see that. I'll check in the credits and we'll see. So when it comes out, because we'll be getting a copy of that very, very soon in March. So we'll be playing a whole heap of that, checking out what the tractors do, how they work in the mud. But there's some videos that I've actually seen which I'm really excited about. Is the mud. It actually acts like real mud would in real life. So if you're actually driving, if it rains and you're driving along through a field and you're going up a hill or something like that, you'll chew the field up. If you're running over a crop, you'll chew a crop up, so you'll wreck your crop. You can't just drive over it like Farming Simulator 17. So yeah, you'll do some. It's more realistic than Farming Simulator, so that's great. That's something that's what's that say? Don't know what that said back there, but anyway. So yeah, that is going to be a very, very interesting game. That so, and I think it's. I mean, it's got multiplayer in there. So it's definitely going to be. Hopefully, they're going to have like dedicated servers and stuff like that, because that'll make it even better. Because we'll have to have a look at that as well. Yeah. So it's got a whole heap of tractors that are real life tractors. It's not make believe tractors or anything like that. So they're real life tractors, real life machinery. So stuff that you see in real life that's in there. John Deere is not in there. So before anyone asks, John Deere is not in there. I don't think any game is going to have John Deere in it other than a John Deere a John Deere game itself, where they're going to be making a shitload of money hand over fist. So I don't think they're actually going to allow anyone else to use their name, to be honest. Yeah, but this is definitely a game that we're going to be having a look at. So more information about that in the future. So I think what I'm going to do with this game is, before it comes out, I'm going to start making some videos on what we can expect in the game, what we're looking at, you know. So I might actually do a write-up on it, so we can get some more information ourselves. How are we going for fuel? Where's the fuel gauge? Where's the fuel gauge on this? Temperature. Fuel down there. Oh yeah, we're all good for fuel. It's down the bottom there. So, also, hey, My Summer Car. Have you guys checked out the latest My Summer Car series? So, the latest episode. It's called Deadly Crash, I think it is. No. Yeah, anyway, it's about a really bad crash that I have in there. So, if you like that sort of thing, then yeah, maybe check it out. So, definitely, a lot of people are giving me a lot of response with that My Summer Car series, and that they like it. They're saying it's definitely one to watch. So, even if you're not really into the game itself, if you're after a few laughs, then check it out. Alright, mate, will you stop braking up front? If you brake any more, we'll end up stopping. Bloody idiot. Now we got to get back up to speed. So yeah, I actually thought this truck would be a lot harder to drive than what it is. I mean, it drives very nice. It's actually really, really well. You know, just drives like a normal truck, really. It's no big deal. See, we check out the outside of it as we're driving along. Oh, I got that wheel up. I'm going to put that wheel down, actually. What did I do? I hit the cruise control instead. Oops, let's put that wheel down. That's what you'd hear as you were going along. People would crap their pants if you did that as you were going along. I thought I had that axle down. I didn't. Doesn't matter. Probably explains why I was turning so well. Let's check out some other views. There's the top view there. That's actually not a bad top view, really. I think that's good. It's a side view. on the grill. There we go. That's my favourite shot on the side there. That's good as well, but it's very hard to drive in that view. Whoa, Track IR, what the hell are you doing? Yeah, so, what other things have I been hearing along the grapevine? Well, not much really. A lot of people are very, very quiet at the moment with what sort of things have been happening. Everyone just, did you see that? Everyone just hit the brakes at the same time. That was weird. They hit the brakes at the same time and took their brakes off at the same time. Let's see, don't forget, tomorrow, guys, we are actually having a, at 8:45 Australian Eastern Standard Times, we are actually having a play day. So we're actually going to be driving in Euro Truck Simulator 2. We'll be doing multiplayer on the EU2 server starting at London Service Centre. So if you would like to attend, please feel free to join in. It's not like a proper convoy or anything, but we will be doing one. So also this weekend we are having a convoy in American Truck Simulator. We will be starting in LA and probably going up to Elko, I would say. So if you would like to attend that, then feel free. Actually, I gave you the wrong information, didn't I? That's alright, look. In regards to the convoy, guys, I just thought about it because it's meant to be for convoy members only. So we are having a convoy this weekend, so now I'm going to have to change it. Because I just thought about it, I stuffed up. Stop that, Track IR. So yeah, I'll be putting up the convoy information for those to have a look at now. So bugger. So yeah, guys, if you have not signed up for the convoy this weekend, then I suggest you go and do so, because there is actually, you can actually, there's Saskatoon. You can actually sign up for the convoy at the moment, and we are taking applications for it, so the convoy group. So if you're already in the convoy group, then to get all the information on where we're going, what we're doing, disregard what I said. Actually, we're not going to do that. We're not going to start in LA now, but the information will be up. I'll try and get it up today so that you can organize yourself, and we'll get that convoy going. So an American Trucks convoy this weekend for those who are in the convoy group. I don't know what I was thinking by saying that. Never mind. What does that say on the back there? I have no idea. Rocket? Might be rocket. Saskatoon. I've actually had a look at Canada through Google Maps, and Canada was not what I thought it would be. I thought it would be more buildings and high-rises and stuff like that, but no, it wasn't. It's actually a lot of, you know, the city, central city area in some of the states, some of the places I was looking was like flat top housing. That's what it looked like. And I thought it was going to be like skyscrapers everywhere, but no, not at all. Damn you, Track IR. Right, let's see. We are meant to be doing, oh, there we go, 68 through here. Whoa, look at that big bloody rock there. Is it a rock or a mountain? Oh, it's grass growing on the side of a mountain. Oh, what the hell was that? It's a invisible wall, that's what it is. Bugger. Can I get past it? No. Alright, so we're going to have to leapfrog it. Invisible wall, shame on you. Alright. At least we didn't do any damage. May as well just put it down here on the ramp. Okay, let's try that again. What the hell? Alright, there we go. Alright, so sometimes you get that when you're in mods. That happens, so not much you can do about it but jump over it. Just glad we didn't hit it too hard. Did we get much damage there? 3% damage, that's nothing. That's just an average day with Junior Senior. Let's have a look at this in the nighttime. See what it looks like lit up. Because I reckon this truck would look really good lit up. Oh yeah, look, the trailer looks good as well. Probably could do with more lights on there, couldn't it? Maybe. Yeah, it's alright. It's not like the Coke truck. The Coke truck that you've seen, that we've, well, seen on TV, and that is just lit up like a Christmas tree. Oh, Track IR. Damn you, Track IR. How the hell am I supposed to see Track IR if you're going back the other way? For crying out loud. For some reason, the Track IR is playing up really bad. Really bad. 63. I'm going to crank it up a bit. I think I'm going to try a different map next week. We'll have a look and see what other maps there are. I know that there's a Mexico map that we need to look at. What else? Yeah, there's a few maps out now for American Truck Simulator. So the best, I think the one that won last year's best map mod for 2016 was the Coast to Coast. So definitely a map to have. Everything pretty much revolves around that one anyway. There's not much out here to see in this map though. No trees or anything like that. It's basically just road and that's it. Nothing else in between. So it would be good to see, you know, something different like a farm or something like that along here, or, you know, something else. Or some houses on the side of the road, or in the distance something. But at the moment I know it's dark, but even in the daytime you wouldn't be able to just be it. That's it, what we're seeing now. So that's the only thing that, only gripe I have with these big mods, map mods, is there's not a great deal to actually, you know, to see. When you're driving along here from place to place. So driving along here a lot would probably get a bit boring. So I wonder if anyone else has that issue as well, where it gets a bit boring, just, you know, no scenery to look at. Because when I'm driving along, probably the one thing that I love about driving is the scenery, that I can have a look at the scenery. Step that up a little bit. There's the horn. And looks like there is Regina just in front. I said Regina, I didn't say anything else. Don't go putting words in my mouth, guys. So there is our destination, just up ahead. Now, there's the lights. So I need to slow down as we're coming into town. 93 Blackjack. So it's a 93 casino. We've got blackjack and hookers. Right, so there is our destination. Now this is going to be interesting. There's that truck we were having a look at before at Saskatoon. It's the same one. So there's some seafood over there. Ooh, yum. Where do we have to go? So we just have to go around here. Turn up here and then just over there somewhere. We're turning anyway. This trailer follows so nicely. It's a very, very good trailer. I love it. I'm hoping that it will be made public for you guys, because I think it's definitely a cool trailer to have. Especially for you Australians out there. I love to put Australian things in American Truck Simulator. Even though I know it's not America. It's not, sorry, Australia. It is America. It still doesn't matter. Oh, the wheels are... Oh, there we go. They spawned in there. Yeah, I was going to say I couldn't find the texture. Right, now this is going to be interesting. I think we're going to have to jackknife it in. Let's see. Right. Now I'm hoping I'm going to get this in pretty quickly because I really hate to have another incident like I did the other last time. Well, not last time, but a couple of times ago, where it was taking me forever and a day to back in. You know what? That's not going to work. Too long. Too long. Okay. We've got a nice wide area there. We don't need too much room. Is that gonna... No, did I miss that completely? Yeah, I did. I missed that completely then. Bugger. But let's just wiggle that over a bit. Oops, I need to go. No, hang on. Let me try that again. Is that... No, I'm parking next to it now. That's not good. Now that should be right there. There we go. It accepted it. Let's drop it there. Let's have a look. How bad was the parking? Probably go forward a little bit and it'll be good. There we go. Awesome. Very good. Oh no, hang on. I thought it accepted that. Did it not accept that? It's accepting it there. Wow, that's weird. That's weird. There we go. Doesn't matter, we got it there. Got an excellent. It's all good. From Edmonton to Regina. All good. Very, very good. Well, guys, that is pretty much it for this week's weekly drive. I hope you enjoyed me driving along in this massive big Goliath of a truck. It's definitely I actually like this truck. I think it's really good. As I said before, I think I prefer this one to the normal SCS W900. So even though it is a little bit long, but it's still, as you saw there, it wasn't overly hard to back in. So it's okay. It's okay. But guys, if this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to our YouTube channel and check it out. We've got over 1,500 videos for you to watch. So plenty of American trucks and Euro trucks, and also there's other stuff there as well, like Forza Horizon, etc, etc. So yeah, heaps to check out. But that's it for me today, guys. Look, keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on. Thanks for watching, YouTubers. If you'd like to watch some more trucking good videos, then click on the links beside. If you'd like to visit our website, or you'd also like to subscribe, then click on the links below. Thanks again for watching, YouTubers, and remember, game on!